Hello everybody and welcome to this Dark Chronicle stream. This is the third part in my very first playthrough of this game actually. So yes, we'll get started soon, just giving everybody, send out a tweet and letting people know that this is on, see if anybody comes along to watch. Otherwise we'll just play by myself and I'll talk to myself, which would not be a lot of fun, but I'll do it. Anyway, either way I'll be playing for about an hour again, and hopefully this time we get through the rest of this dungeon. So if you haven't been paying attention for the first couple of episodes of this the first couple of episodes of this stream, this is the very first dungeon of the game. I've already fought a boss. I need to go through this dungeon to get out of this walled town, which is where I've started my adventure, and yeah, that's basically where I'm at. So I'm on my way through, worked through, and now I need to get to this point, which I imagine will then lead me to the outside of the town, which that'll be good. That'll be the end of the first introductory kind of dungeon, and then I imagine the adventure will start in full, which would be cool. So yeah, let's just see if anybody comes along to watch, and then we'll get playing. This will be good. I'm really getting into this game now actually. The first couple of hours of any JRPG are of course a little bit not slow, but there's definitely an introductory process, and now I'm into it. I'm really starting to enjoy it. I'm getting the sense of what the game's about, and I will certainly be looking to start enjoying the narrative and kind of get really stuck into it, which would be great. Hello, so we've got one person on already, which is great. Just give other people a chance, another minute or two to jump in, and then we'll get going with today's adventuring. So it does look like today we will get, at least if not outside of this dungeon, it looks like we'll get to the end of it, which will be great. And then, yeah, like I said earlier, it looks like we'll be actually outside of the starting town, and the adventure will start in full then. Can't wait to see what's outside, because you play as a character who's never left the town. It's a walled town. You're not meant to leave. You're meant to kind of stay there. So yeah, this is going to be a big first step for my little hero. How does my mic sound this week? I've tried to tune it again a little bit more to make it a little bit easier to hear me again, because yeah, unfortunately this is one of the few games on the PlayStation 4 where you can't manually control the background noise. So I'm trying to talk over the top of it, which is difficult. I've already set my mic up to the maximum sound volume. But yeah, with future streams, with future games, I can tweak the sound, the background sound itself, so I don't have to feel like I'm yelling throughout the entire broadcast. Excellent, I'm glad to hear that the mic is good. We might get going then. Let's see what's next in store. Here we go. So there are optional conditions that you can also complete for these levels. I haven't been doing these as yet, mostly because I've just been working through the dungeon. I'm not. So you finish the level within a time frame, which is standard, I guess, speedrunning stuff. And then a question mark condition, I'm not sure what I need to do to unlock that. I guess I have to figure that out for myself. And then the third one is attack and defeat enemies using only the ride pod, which, if you watch the last episode, the ride pod is this robot-y thing that you get control of, which is very powerful and stuff, and quite useful. But yeah, again, I'm probably not going to try and complete these conditions the first time through, because I'm just trying to move through the levels, and this is how I play games. So yeah, let's do it. So we are still in the sewers, unsurprisingly. Oh. There we go. I'm in the right pod. See, right pod's very useful. Very powerful and stuff, which is great. Oh, enemy ride pods. Straight away, things are getting tough. It's a clown in a ride pod. So, last episode, though, we found that those question marks are like a kind of a game of chance, a flip of the coin, if you will. And I was told that if the coin goes bad, then very bad things happen for me. So I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to skip past it. Because I don't like taking risks. I'm not a gambler. Oops. And as I found out last week, of course, the equipment you use also gets experience levels based on what you use. So by using the ride pod itself is going to get more powerful, which is good because I've only just got it. So it's you know, the very minimum level. I'll use it quite a bit, I think, today just to start to get those experience levels up. I hate the wizard guys. You do move slower in the ride pod. Very slow. Very slow. I wonder if I can get a treasure chest. Open it up. Yep, you can. Excellent. Oh, there's a red question mark there. I wonder what that is. Let's see. So the little map's showing me something interesting. But first, I need to deal with a clown in a ride pod. Bang, go away. Treasure chests. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh, thank goodness. See, usually in RPGs, mimics are the most crazy powerful monsters you could ever run into, and that's not... that's the last thing you want. And that time he went down without too much of a fight, which was nice. So what's this? Nothing much there. That was just some water. For some reason there's a question mark there. I'm sure the purpose of that will reveal itself in time. So for people who haven't been following along, when you watch this broadcast back or whatever, oh dear, there's a lot of enemies here. This is not good. Time for a strategic retreat. Okay, so as I was saying before, for people who haven't been following along with the stream so far, the goal of each level is to find a key to the exit to the level. Once you find that key, you can then you've obviously got to find the exit. Once you find the exit, you can head on out. Ooh, bombs, excellent. And the levels are all randomly designed, randomly generated, because this is roguelike-ish. Uh-oh. Ah! The ride pod was critically damaged. That's a pity. So, yeah. I guess I have to just use Maximilian now, who being my hero and stuff. That's a pity. Looks like I won't be completing that objective where I needed to defeat all the enemies using just the ride pod. Serves me right for getting cocky, I guess. That's an interesting designed bone. That's rather lewd by level 5. I guess that's a interesting bit of humour. Oh yeah, I completely agree. Ouch! Didn't mean to hit him. Go away. Yeah, I agree. Random designs, I really love roguelikes. Like, I really love roguelikes because that random design makes the grind of a JRPG that much more interesting. There we go, I've got a map. So, yeah, it's kind of unlimited. You can keep playing roguelikes as long as, you know, they go, because, yeah, they are the random design. Yeah, it does make the grinding that much more enjoyable. So there's my map. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I haven't got much health left, unfortunately, so I might just beeline out of here, because I spent all my money on useless stuff in the last episode, the last stream, and now I need to go and get some healing items. I've got nothing that I can actually heal my character with at the moment, and he's almost dead. I don't think I do anyway. No. See, I've got a whole lot of junk, but no healing items. So let's just get out of here. So yeah, unfortunately, as a result, I didn't actually get to explore all of that level, and but I can go back obviously and complete it again at another time. It is. Oh, cutscene.
That's what this is all about. You expect me to believe all that? So just what do you plan on doing, huh?
Well, there's nothing that I can do.
You ignoramus! What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the mayor of this town.
You're right, I'm useless as mayor.
Come on, Need, what happened? You didn't used to be like this. Gosh darn it, Need, I just can't believe you. That's it! Need, just start the Blackstone Railroad again.
Blackstone Railroad?
The reason you shut down the Blackstone Railroad was so that no one could leave and see the outside world, right? Well, that's not necessary anymore. Now we need to leave this town and see the outside world. If we do, then we just might find a way around this. Come on.
Right, let's reopen the railroad.
Everything set?
All set, Cedric.
It's a go! Great to be back, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, 20% more coal today.
Roger that!
Alrighty! Blackstone 1. Here we go!
So after that very PlayStation 2 era cutscene, it looks like the train is running. I don't know what the train's for just yet. This is all part of the grand mystery of the game, but I like trains. Old trains are great.
I guess I didn't have the guts. I'm counting on you, Cedric.
And it looks like a very nice train station too, it must be said. Those classic train stations. Okay, so I gotta... Looks like I don't get to just run back to town and jump on a train. I still have to go through these dungeon levels. But like I said, I need to get the heck out of here to get some healing items. Otherwise, I'm just not going to survive the next level, I think. So, here we go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we're back in town. This is only a brief drop-in. I just need to head into the bakery, which is just here. And then use all the cash that I have, which is good. I've got plenty of cash. So I'm going to buy... oh, not flour. Breads. You recover your health in this game via bread, which makes sense because bread is good. Who doesn't like a good loaf of bread? And then I just need to set this up. Okay, so we're all equipped. I might equip... I can't equip. Maybe I need to unequip. I can't equip my bombs. Anyway, let's ignore that for now. Probably don't need to use them. Alright, let's get back into that dungeon. Let's try and clear it. I better save, because, yeah, it's just starting to get that slightly bit more difficult, which means there is always the risk that I'll die, and if I die I'll need to go back to, well, a fair bit to go now, so always save between each dungeon level. Back in the old days, back on the PlayStation 2, you had to remember to do these things. These days, auto-saves and all that means you never lose much progress. The conveniences of modern gaming, I guess. Okay, so... time limit to defeat all the monsters. I'm not going to do that in time, I'm sure. Clear all without healing. Well, there's an interesting challenge. Let's see if I can do it. I'll go heavy on the gun this time, I think. Let's build up that gun's experience levels. And also, guns are a good way of keeping the enemy at a distance. Oh, straight in front of me, right away, is a treasure chest. That's neat. As long as it's not a mimic. No! Gun repair powder. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. See, now that I know there's mimics, I'm scared to open each chest. Oh, I got the map straight away. How convenient. How lucky is that? The one downside to roguelikes is that sometimes the randomness can really bite you in the backside. It's not a very big dungeon level or anything. Excellent. Maybe I can do this. So we've got an enemy just sitting here waiting for... oh, frog. Definitely want to keep the frogs at a distance because they're the ones that can poison you and stuff. And in this game, poison can be brutal. Look at all these treasure chests. Those are the orange dots on the map. I'm sure at least one of those is going to be a mimic. You just watch. Got a channel key. Cool. Okay, so... do I want to... oh, I can use a key to open it? I might as well. That's probably the best way to do it. There's the key. Oh, no. The channel key was the one that I need to progress. So I'm not going to force it because, yeah. Once again, I'm risk averse when it comes to treasure. There we go. So I've got heaps of bread now, which is great. And I'll just remember that treasure chest is there if I find a key to open it. So I think the channel key was actually for this. Yeah, I'm on a roll at the moment. This is great. But just the one enemy. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, darkness. Well, uh-oh. Well, he's a fast one. Ooh. He had a bit of health. Since I'm trying to do this level without actually taking any damage, that was a bit scary there. So my gun needs repairing. I better do that now. I've got plenty of gun repair. Got plenty of gun repair equipment, items there. Those red bars, for people who haven't been following along yet, those red bars are there. They're the health, I guess, the condition of the weapons. And once they run out, obviously the weapon, it doesn't become particularly useful anymore. Oh, okay. Okay, so Vanguards... I can't board the ride pod here, so I'm going to have to try and defeat this thing without my own ride pod. That's going to be... Oh, maybe not... Ah, bugger. Well, I took a photo of the Vanguard, which was probably not what I meant to do. I meant to try and kill it. No. Oh dear, I'm in trouble now. I've got to get the heck out of here. So, as I've just learnt, you can't use... you need a Vanguard. You need a ride pod to defeat enemies in a ride pod. Which makes sense, I guess. But... that was a complete accident. I pressed the wrong button and I took a photo of him. But, yeah. So I need to... I need to run away from the Vanguards at the moment, because I can't, I think my ride pod's still damaged or something, and I can't use it at the moment, which means I can't fight those things particularly effectively, which is not good. If one of them oh, a mimic. Oh, heck. Not just any mimic, it's a king mimic. I'm in big trouble now. This is not good. Okay, I'm not opening any chests anymore. So, game over. I'm going to have to try that level again. Lucky I saved, huh? So King Mimics are much more like what mimics are in most JRPGs. They are frightening. They are a reason not to open a treasure chest unless, well, they are. They're a reason not to open a treasure chest, that's for sure. They are a punishment if you try to open a treasure chest. So how do I repair a ride pod? I actually need to but I'm not sure how I do it. So, yeah. That's a bugger. Not sure how to repair a ride pod at the moment. Maybe... Yep, I don't seem to have any equipment that can repair a ride pod, so I'm going to have to hope for the best, I guess, that I can get the key and get out of this level, and then go back into town and figure out how to repair the ride pod. Because, yeah, as you would have seen from my last attempt at this dungeon level, you definitely need those things to take on the tougher enemies, or any enemies in ride pods of their own, and... yeah, that's not me at the moment. Oh, darkness. I could defeat these at least. These are defeatable using plain old weapons. Like so. Alright. So... I might as well risk it. The unknown bone. That's my favourite item. That's class. Or class. Do I feel lucky? I'm going to take a risk. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Not good. So, yeah, my luck is not holding out today. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. Just weakened the guns. So luckily I have lots of repair items. Nothing lost there. Really not having luck with today's adventure, am I? Those darknesses are very good at dodging. Oh, bugger. Those darknesses are very good at dodging bullets. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to touch that. If a treasure chest is trapped, yeah, you can try and disarm it, I guess. But given my luck today, I'm not going to push it. I wonder what those red dots are for. See, the thing is that this game, I think it's one of those games where you probably needed the manual to play, because yeah, the tutorials, or at least spend time in the tutorials, which I haven't done, because yeah, the game doesn't do a good job of actually explaining just through naturally playing how to do a lot of the stuff you need to. So either you needed to pull up your manual, or you know, spend time in the tutorials, which are presented really nice, but I didn't think that anybody watching the stream would necessarily want to want to watch me watching tutorials, so I haven't gone through them. I'll probably do that maybe, you know, between streams, so I can better understand some of these game systems, because I had no idea what the red dots were, for example, until you just explained that to me, and now I know. So the red dots are not good. I mean, the red dots are not good in the sense that you just don't want to reduce them on the enemy. So I'm going to dodge this guy again. I'm just hoping that those Vanguard fellas, or sorry, yeah, the ride pod riding guys aren't the ones that have the key out of this level. Knowing my luck, they probably will be, which is not going to end well for me, but yeah. Yeah, I'm getting nervous every time I open a treasure chest now. I'm like, is there a mimic in there? Is there a mimic? Oh, there's a mimic! And it's a king mimic. That's it. I'm out of here. Shot in the back. Okay, so yeah, it's really not looking good for me actually getting out of this dungeon level without somehow beating one of those right pod wearing wielding monsters. Okay. So the magic crystal tells you where the enemies are. Those red dots that are on the map that I've already explored, those are the enemies that I'm going to struggle to beat. So there's one red dot there that I haven't run into yet, and I need to hope that that one I can beat and has the key out of here. I've got the map now, which is great. Oh dear. Okay, so my luck's out. That door... That enemy is in an area that has a that's protected by a door, so I'm going to have to try and defeat one of these enemies that I struggle with. So I'm probably going to die, let's face it. I'm probably going to lose my life in this map, and I'll have to try again, but now that I know how to repair the ride pod, I'll certainly make that happen. Okay. This time, when I load the save, I'm actually going to get the ride pod repaired. That way I can actually get through this level. So I'm learning as I'm playing. You are seen me make a fool of myself. Let's try again. Maybe we won't actually get out of the introductory dungeon in this stream now, thanks to my incompetence. Maybe we're lucky if we get through another level at this rate. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. At least it's enjoyable. Every time I lose, I do want to load it up again. There are a lot of games that I play that if I lose a life or I get a game over, that's it. I don't really care about playing it again, but this one, yeah, it's worth persevering with because I enjoy it that much. Alright, Cedric, help me out here. Oh yeah, I forgot. The ride pod's name is Steve, which is hilarious. Ah, look, I can use the experience that I earn from using the ride pod to upgrade it. Unfortunately, I only have 167 experience points at the moment, but yeah. I mean, the ride pod at the moment is really strong, so I shouldn't need to upgrade it just to get through these levels, but I think the goal is not to let it get destroyed. Right, let's just double check that Steve is all healed. Yep, Steve is good. He's got his 80 hit points. Now we are ready to try and do this dungeon level for the third time, and hopefully get through it this time. Alright, so here we go again. And let's see how we go this time. Oh, straight away. Straight away. Straight the heck away. Yeah, see, now the King Mimic's much easier. Ha! That is much better. I'm going to get through this level this time. I'm pretty sure about it. At the same time, I do still want to use my equipment, especially my gun. I really need to power up that gun. Because, yeah, I haven't been concentrating too much on getting experience for the gun so far. I've been mostly hitting stuff with my my wrench, and that's not a long-term strategy that's going to work for me. Okay, so this is a room full of enemies. Two darknesses. I don't know where he's attacking. Darknesses are apparently not very smart. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there we go. Okay. Cleared that room. Hopefully there's not another mimic, just the one. That should be enough. Ooh, gun repair powder. Handy. Okay. Alright, so that's the exit. Let's remember that's there. Oh. That's better. I leveled up my wrench, which is good, I guess. Let's get some treasure out of here. What do we got? Lightning crystals, all kinds of neat stuff. There's an enemy. Excellent. Let's shoot him down. I got lucky I didn't get poisoned there. So much gun repair powder. So that's a door that I don't have a key for. And there's the key to that door. Treasure chest up there. And now I have the map. Excellent. Yeah, I really love the music of this game. Obviously, I can't hear it quite as much because I've turned it right down so I can actually think while I'm broadcasting. But when I watch the videos back afterwards, yeah, the music's really lovely. The whole game is lovely. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, this is still, the game looks as, there we go. I got the key handle. The game looks perfect. You know, it's that kind of really highly aesthetic Hey, I killed all the monsters in the level.
Right.
Woohoo!
That takes
I'm getting
care
there.
of you guys.
Yeah, I was just saying, the game looks so highly designed. It's not realistic, of course, and that's kind of the point. It's not realistic, but it's attractive, and I prefer this kind of game to anything realistic. I'm playing God of War at the moment, or I've just finished God of War actually, and you know, it's a great looking game, but it's going to age. This game is not going to age ever. It's going to stay, you know, as attractive on the eyes relative to other games as it was when it came out. So now that I've defeated all the enemies, finally I can move past this level. I feel great now. Whew, that's a relief. So if you play Dark Chronicle for yourself, maybe after watching this stream, or yeah, the best advice for you is to make sure that Steve, the Ride Pod, always has his health, because you're going to need him to deal with a lot of challenges. Okay, so I think this might just be a boss battle.
Wow!
It's got all the makings of a boss battle, you know, wide open arena. No dungeon level, so
I think
yeah.
the exit should be around here somewhere. What's that?
Like, could you possibly design a level that looked more like a boss battle arena than that? I mean, seriously, that's 101 stuff there. There we go, and there he is.
Shall I put a stop to this game of tag we've been playing?
There he is! Here we go!
I imagine I probably need Steve to defeat that thing. I still don't know. It's the most weird enemy monster robot design thing. Not so much the clown, but that. That's impressive.
Now, be a good boy and hand over that red stone. Otherwise, you're gonna make Mr. Flotsam very, very angry. So angry, he might even kill you! Don't you get it? I told you once I'm not handing this stone over. Just give it up already. Ooh, I wouldn't cop that attitude with me if I were you. You'll live to regret it.
And I just realised I didn't save from that last dungeon level. So, yeah. Alright, so I need to grab bombs and throw them back at him. So he's going to throw bombs at me. So the gun is more effective against those enemies. Great, that's good to know. Ah, right, so I need to pick up that bomb by running up to it. Ah, I didn't get to it in time. You gotta be quick. Oh dear. Did I hit him? I don't think I did. Shoot. Alright, so I'm getting closer to him. I still didn't hit him. Bugger. Go away! Ah! This is not good. Oops. Alright, how close do I have to get exactly? Oh! Get too close, he throws that thing at me. This is not easy. Ah! Oh boy. I can't seem to get out of the way of those. I got him! Hurrah! And I did about a third of my damage. Deary me. And I'm now out of bread. This ain't looking good for me. This is... I don't know how to get... I do not know how to avoid those. Is it him? Alright. If I can get him one more time, I might just get through this. Come on! I should have saved. That'll teach me. Alright, let's try again. So because I didn't save, now I'm going to have to go through that previous dungeon level again. I only have myself to blame. Hey. I don't think I had saved Steve being healed either. Nope. So is there an option to just load? Alright, I'm gonna have to going to have to get my character killed somehow. And start again because I need to get... There's no way to just load in game. I will get a hang... We'll get this right at some point. So the reason I just killed myself, just in case you weren't following along, I do need to go and get Steve fixed first before I try that dungeon level, and I forgot to. Yeah, that's a good point. I should probably upgrade my weapons properly before I go into the dungeon this time, because, yeah, there's a lot I can do to fix that. Upgrade my weapons and stuff. I'll do that before I go in this time, that way I'm more prepared. And I will remember to save. Like, I got close to killing that boss thing. Just took me a moment to work out how to do it, and I wasted time, and as a result, I wasted all my breads. So, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll get it done this time. I'm confident. Alright, Steve's repaired. And here we go. It's all just a learning process, right? Right. Let's see how quickly I can get through this dungeon level again. Oh, that's nice. Power crystal. That'll help. Yeah, I know. That's pretty neat. I like being able to just jump into the menu and upgrade my weapons at any point. Oh, there we go. Found him. Okay. Jump on Steve. Steve deals with these things easy. Good work, Steve. Dead ends, dead ends, dead ends. There we go this way. Yeah, I just noticed that. Steve didn't get the experience despite taking the kill. It's good to remember for that in future. Poor Steve, you went to all the effort. Anyway, I'll make sure Steve gets the experience this time because, yeah. Oops. There we go. There we go. All the experience for Steve. Lots of treasure chests. We'll go through and grab those. Might be some bread in one of them. As I discovered with that boss battle, the more bread the better. I'm nearly there. Can't be too much more to this map. No. I'll be getting close and then I'll try the boss again. I'll get him this time. Oh, it works the other way too. If you kill an enemy with a weapon and then jump into Steve to pick up the experience, Steve gets the experience. That's nice. Got it. Okay. So now I've got the key handle, I can get the heck out of this level and take a crack at the boss again. What the hell? I might as well try to defeat, clear the level. I nearly finished it, and I've got the key here. So I just defeat the whatever enemies in here, if there is one. There is. There's two. Come on, come at me. All the experience is good, and then alright, that should be all of them. Yep, completely cleared this level again, which is great. I'm getting the hang of that level at least. I'll grab my loot. What I'll do is I'll quickly duck back into town to repair Steve and to buy some more bread because I probably need it. And then I will take on the boss and I'll beat him this time. I'm 100% sure of it. So thank you for your patience as I've figured my way through this, and we'll be making some real progress soon. But just before I exit, actually, what I will do is I will go through the process of upgrading and all the equipment and stuff, because it does make sense that I do that. So yeah, the synthesis process is a little bit time consuming, but it's worth messing around with for obvious reasons. I did get a power crystal, so what you do first is you spectrumize the equipment, which then makes it this glowing stuff, and then you synthesize it into the equipment, and as long as you got synthesis points, which I do, it powers it up. And then you stick those into there. And just like that, I've increased the lightning capabilities of the battle wrench there. Since I'll be fighting the boss using this stuff, using the melee, what I will probably do so the last of my synthesis points I put into there to increase that scale, and now I've upgraded that as far as I can. I'll also do the gun now. I don't know how many spectrum, I don't think I've got too many. Oh, you can also build up your weapons, of course. I've got to upgrade the smash rating of the that to upgrade to get to the next level. I don't think I have any. I don't know if I do. Let's see. I've got 2 more points of that. Yep, it is a great game. Thanks for joining us at this stage, and you're about to see me take on a boss, I guess. Newcomer. Alright. So I've upgraded my weapons. Going to drop back into town. Save, heal Stevie. Maybe try and buy some more loaves of bread. Ah, here we go. So exit dungeon. Make sure I save, then take on the boss. And that will make me happy. Let's do this. Climb up. It's become night time. Spent so long into the dungeon, it's become very late night. Alright, so Steve's fixed, which is good. I guess because it's so late at night, none of the shops are going to be open, are they? That's a bugger. If the shop's not open, I can't buy my bread. Oh, good, it's open anyway. That's a relief. Oh, somebody different here. Alright, with 10 loaves of bread and basic knowledge of how to defeat this boss, I should be okay this time. So I'm going to save, so I don't make that mistake again. And here we go, let's do this. Let's beat this boss. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Okay, I'm saved, I've got breads. Healing breads. I've got a fully healthy Steve if I need him. I don't think I do for this boss, but you never know. There might be a second part to the boss battle or something. And I'm going to get it this time. I am going to do it. I'm pumped. Now, is there any way to skip this? We've already seen this cutscene, so let's just skip it. Let's get straight into the battle, because that's the bit. So, if the attack pattern happens... No, it's a different attack pattern. Ah, crap. Not the way I wanted to start. Where'd he go? Bugger! That was easy. Okay. Now where'd he go? Come back. Oh! Landed right on me. That's no good. Alright, so... Got in! That's a good start. That's a much better start. Oh, that's a bit unfair. Alright, I should only have to hit him one more time. I don't know how to dodge those. Go! 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 Yes! I'm gonna kill him now. Bang! Die! 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 Whew! Yatta!
Oh, my poor little Halloween! It's okay! You can still move! Stand up! Hurry now!
He got his comeuppance.
Huh? Huh? Heave-ho! Heave-ho!
He'll be
What's
coming
that?
back, I'm sure.
Phew. Could that be the way out?
I think it might be. I think it might be. And I am on the way out. So, what I'm going to do today, I think since it took so long to get there, I will do this last dungeon level and get the way out, or I'll go through this, and then I'll save, and we might call it a day today, but... Oh, there's not another dungeon level, this is the exit. Okay, perfect. So we'll see what happens once we get to the exit. I'll save the game that point, and we might finish up for this week, but yeah, I'm just too keen to see what happens at the end here. Just too keen to see what the outside looks like for the first time. There we go, my first view of the outside world. Well, that's very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. That was worth it. All those losses. There's train tracks there and stuff and everything.
That was the first time I had seen it. The sky that reached so far away, so far above. The most beautiful thing I had ever seen. But I was yet to realize that great changes were happening in the world. Cedric, what are you doing here?
Ha! What you think? You surprised? The Blackstone Railroad's back and ready for action. We're gonna see the world on this baby. Max, we got quite an adventure ahead of us. Hop on so we can hit the road.
So after all of that, all I actually needed to do was just wait for this guy to get the train running. Didn't need to go through that underground waterway at all. That's okay. I'm not mad. It's true, I have. I have learned a lot. I give it that.
All right, listen up, Max.
Character building.
This is what I found out from Need. His story was pretty far-fetched. It was 15 years ago.
Something terrible happened in the world. What exactly happened? You don't need this letter to tell you that, do you, Mother? Listening to Cedric's story, at first I was surprised, but as I listened, I slowly started to understand exactly what it was that was happening around me. 15 years ago, the world was laid to waste, and all that remained was the town of Palm Brinks. Our enemy, the one who destroyed everything, was a mysterious ruler. His name, Emperor Griffin. We still don't know why he did this, why he destroyed our world. The reason that he did not also destroy Palm Brinks was because of a stone he believed was hidden in our town. Yes, the stone I'm wearing right now. Griffin's henchman, Flotsam, threatened the mayor and made him search for the stone. And that's why, when he found out that I had it, he wanted to catch me so badly. The world laid to waste, the elusive overlord Emperor Griffin, and the strange stone that everyone seemed to want. With this mysterious puzzle, my adventure began.
What the? It came from outside! Max, that ladder there leads to the roof of the train. Go check it out.
Gotcha!
Okay, so after all of that, it looks like the next chapter of the game is about to start. So it would be a good point here to, I guess, finish up the broadcast for this week, the stream. Didn't make as much progress as I thought I might have at the start, thanks to my constant ability to get a game over. But yeah, I'm back on track, and the next chapter of the game is about to start. So next week, we'll pick things up from here, and we'll get to see what's stopping the train outside, and the adventure in full starts. So no more tutorials, no more easy bosses, as easy as that was, I guess. It gets really exciting from here. Thanks very much for tuning in and watching, and be sure to jump onto the stream next week. Thanks very much.